Hello and welcome to another video. In this video we're playing some combat, which is the same as Carnage. I am still waking up at this point, but I see that we're almost at 1 million views on the channel. There's obviously some videos I have delisted and whatnot, so we've technically already passed it, but through the public videos that we have up, we're about to hit it, which is pretty cool, I would say. I appreciate you guys. Anyway, getting into the gameplay for Carnage and combat. This match is actually really nice because we have guard. Guard actually just makes playing Sentinel just in general just way easier. However, there are times where you just don't have guard and defensively your class is just not that strong anymore. So typically the way that you want to play is you pop your defensives a little bit sooner. Sometimes you want to save something like Undying Rage or Saber Ward for your stealth out. The issue is like when you lose too much health, you're just a great target and anybody can really chase you down. So you want to make sure that nobody can chase you down, and or if nobody can chase you down, you can just get a free reset. But if you get into a situation where people can just chase you down, you want to make sure that you just try to stay as healthy as you can. And popping defensives will be a little bit more important, like aggressively. May not always be the best use of your defensives, but it'll be much better for you to do it that way because of the nature of trying to get a reset. It can be very sketchy, especially if people are going to chase you down. Thankfully, most of the people that play arenas nowadays aren't really going to chase you down, but there are some situations where it will happen. And also with the time to kill in the current expansion, trying to get a combat reset can be very tricky and very sucky. For some reason I wasn't able to see him, so I couldn't execute him, but we got it anyway. You can definitely end up in positions where you won't be able to get out of combat in time, or you just won't be able to get out of combat in general. This map is very small, so it's not a great map for combat resets. If you've looked at my Twitch and you've looked at my clips, I actually still have some clips of this map. I am not a fan of it, and getting stuck in combat on this map is very bad. The map is just too small, and if you're ever chasing down a marauder, by the way, if you want to like catch them, look at your mini-map. It'll be a little light red dot, and on top of that, pretty much the entire arena, you can see it all on your mini-map. So you'll be able to like catch them if they're still in combat. And if they're not in combat, you're gonna have to look at the meters and how far away they are, and then move in the direction. And if the meters go down, obviously they're closer in that direction. A lot of the hiding places are behind the trees, and then behind the thing on the right hand side, there's like a little like viewing area. You can actually get behind that structure. A lot of people will end up reaching in there. So this map is one of those maps where it's just really obvious. Like I got absolutely demolished there, which is kind of crazy, but dealing with Carnage damage just happens so fast, and for most players, they don't really know how to deal with gore slash lance, so it's kind of tricky. Obviously I can go with the gore spam, but I'm a personal preference kind of person. I don't really care to run the best. I usually forego my own survival for damage. That's just the way I like to play. I like to challenge myself through artificial means, and what I mean by that is like run things that will just sacrifice my durability and or my ability to play to push, basically make me push further as a player. And yeah, I mean eventually that's gonna bite me in the ass, and every now and then it does, but for most of the time it actually doesn't, and I get to pull off things that normally if I was playing proper I wouldn't be able to, just because of the nature of some of these talents. So for example, like there's a damage reduction talent for Carnage. It is probably something I would recommend if you're being tunneled, but if you have a guard or you have something that's going to just save you and you don't really have to worry about it, you should almost never take that. You should always take the crit hit chance on your was it Blade Rush, the one that I have right now. And it also gives CDR for your, was it your Frenzy? I can't remember what it's called on Republic. So I mean, like that is like one thing that you could do to increase your durability if you really wanted to, and that's something that I'll pretty much almost never do, and it would make complete logical sense to actually do that, but yeah, I don't do that, and I'm probably not going to. Same thing goes for like Assassin. Assassin's got some amazing damage reduction built in circuit if you actually take the passive for Deception. I don't like running it, so I just don't. I just run the crit damage one. And, you know, it's not even a crit damage, it's a crit hit chance. I just run that one just because it's just that much better. I see that these guys want to open me, so I immediately pop my CC immunity after I noticed that. I didn't really want to overlap my burst and my Saber Ward CC immunity. It kind of sucks for me, but I knew that I needed to pop Saber Ward sooner because it's a lot of white damage opening up on me. And then in this situation, I'm still getting kind of like Sin Opener, or at least the leftovers of Sin Opener on me. So I want to make sure that I, you know, pop something in there. And in this situation, resetting for me is not very favorable because they do have Assassins and they do have another Sentinel. So this means that I will most likely get caught, and their only goal is to kill me. And this is just kind of like, you know, how it happens for me when I play Arena. If anybody actually knows how to play, people will just be satisfied with just killing me, and that's it. Which totally sucks for me because it makes it not as fun for me to play. But there are times where they'll realize, hey, he's actually just not a good target. He plays it well, and I get to do what I want. But chances are it's usually just not the case because I will be, how to put it, I'll be just like such a threat. They have to do something about me, and if they don't, they'll just lose anyways. But yeah, it's a weird situation. But some of these matches, I do feel like there's just so landslide that they don't have a chance, and I totally understand why they try, because they're just playing out the motions of what they should be doing. Some of these matches are, you know, they're kind of like doomed. Whether you let me do what I want or don't let me do what I want, you're kind of screwed either way. Which really sucks. And if the off chance that they get a good play and kill me and have a chance to capitalize on that, they can actually win. So it's not really a bad ideal. Here we're pretty much in the same situation here. I don't want to pop my Saber Ward this time because I have full health. Didn't get a jump on me, so I pop, what do you call it, Rebuke? I popped that, and then I waited for Assassin, or the second player, to open up on me so I can use my Dying Rage. Just gives me some time to kind of like buy as we build up. And in those 6 seconds, I can pretty much kill somebody. We have a lot of bursts in our team. And for whatever reason, you know, since they're going me, all my team is kind of like free casting. And then it seems like this round, they're a little bit mixed up. Like they're trying to hit somebody else, but also 2 of them opened me. And that's pretty much it. I will play some more combat in the future. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll catch you guys again later.